We knew someone special was to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swarm. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that will burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood!
The blood of the traitress.
Traitress.
Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set, the cauldron bubbles.
We cannot! You know she is meant for him!
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
Oh, I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it!
Oh. Getting out of there.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
So, Imlereth, or whatever his name was?
Come back. Come
Oh, you
back.
need to
Oh,
fight as
damn it.
her.
Come back.
Yeah, don't get on your phone.
I'm not on my phone for frivolous reasons. I'm on my phone because people are spoiling things. What abilities do I have?
Watch out for the hounds. They're after you too.
Oh, I see. I'm not fighting stuff. But yeah, for people hanging out in chat, yes, this is an older game, but we've never played it before, so please do not spoil things. Because that is going to upset me.
So they bought her because of her elder blood, but for what purpose? Is she part of some royal bloodline or something?
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
You
So-
tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Seeing you, handsome knight.
Soon, very soon.
I do not like that trio. Also, why does it seem like all witches are in trios?
Probably based on the 3 fates.
the three fates, the three moon maidens, like, well, the three faces of the moon goddess, if you consider the whole, you know, maid, mother, and matron, if you're familiar with those. Or is it maid, mother, and the crone? Or, because it's supposed to be Artemis, Selene, and Hecate kind of deal.
Yeah.
And yeah, 3
Quite
is
the work my man's got, eh? Not half
is a
bad.
number that
Brought him a bucket of peas
seen
yesterday.
favorably.
The feast we had.
Oh boy, I have a lot of character points I
trinities
should probably
and
spend.
such. I think the reason why people like 3 is because 1 is alone and on its own. 2 is a pair. But 3, it's enough variety to have different personalities to work off of one another. So it's not too limited. When you start getting to 4, 5, 6, 7, it gets to be quite a bit. So, did all the children die?
Yeah,
They did?
presumably.
Wonder.
So,
Because you didn't talk with them before going to the tree?
so the unfortunate thing is the answer, the Crones, I believe, eat the children, but otherwise the tree gets loose and starts murdering everyone nearby.
Wait, so is it an either or situation where you
Yeah.
lose the children or you lose the...
Yeah. So we should keep an eye out for a book that specifically talks about what the
so are the children
tree
eaten?
is. Presumably, yeah.
Well, because Anna is offering... Are we going to be able to kill these crones
I don't know.
later?
I honestly have no idea.
Because they just seem to be like, oh, you know, we'll see you again. And yeah, they were always intended to be food. People said, yes, I knew it. Because they had Anna raising them for them. Whenever you see kids being lured into forest with cookies and treats and, you know, kept by an old lady in a place with witches about, you know that they're going to be slaughtered and turned into a brew. Or stew, I should say stew. They were talking about stew. People are saying, why does Anna look so old? Well, the Baron and his wife have a daughter who's probably in her 20s or 30s. Is she? No, actually, wait. What? Wasn't she only 16 or 18?
Something like that.
No, so maybe she's not quite into her 20s or 30s yet.
He's not scared. Baron finds out someone's stealing food.
You're lifeless. Move it.
You know which
I don't really know.
We can't see Anna again? Where's Anna?
We have to go back and talk to the Baron about Anna.
And how she's in the service of the witches? Because the only way we'll be able to free her is if we kill the witches.
Yeah.
I wanna end them. Are they really protecting the populace, or are they just feeding off of them?
Oh. She probably looks old because of the Crones. I don't know. I don't know if there's a good answer
That
on
or
these.
she's just been living a life full of tons of stressors.
Yeah,
But it
and-
doesn't seem like
you
she's
got
been
south
missing
last
for
night
too long.
too.
Whoops. Wrong one.
But then
Just shut
again, supposedly she's been beaten and abused for years, too.
Wait, no, stop. Pull out the torch, you daft asshole.
I'm just upset. I wanted to find out what the tree spirit was all about, but it probably would have gone off and killed all the
Yeah.
villagers.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
What? Geralt?
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
This guy looks way too much like my dead uncle. It bothers me.
What, the Baron?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so I'm shocked at Geralt though because he's not telling the Baron the truth. Is it because the Baron would try to roll in and kill the witches, or what's the deal? But ideally, we should free Anna from the witches. Did you see them? Did you see how they scratched their own palm and it made her burn?
Mm-hmm.
Like she traded her freedom for what? I mean, freedom, quote unquote. But it's just one taskmaster to another.
Yeah, I hope we get to go after the witches, but I don't know if we do.
I desperately want to go after the witches.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Yeah, what happened?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Alright then.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Wander?
I don't...
So, I can definitely understand his anger at her cheating. Because he was away at war, yes. If she was unhappy with him, maybe they could have talked it out, figured out a way for him to come home more often, talked more. But then again, in these times, they probably didn't have divorces in the way that they do now.
On one hand...
And he also flew into a mad rage and killed her lover as opposed to finding a peaceful means to get them back. And it was also wrong that she had taken the daughter, too. I mean, he drank a lot, but he never hit her until that incident, apparently.
So I would say I have little sympathy for cheaters and adulterers, but the Baron absolutely is the one that took it too far. Because, yes, she should have left him before sleeping with the other man, but the Baron himself was possessive and murderous.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
At the same time, she was also taking the daughter away from him and a bunch of other things. I don't know. I wouldn't say that he's solely at fault.
No, but proportionally, he has done the greatest evils. I
don't know. I say first option.
Yeah.
But you're probably...
I'm going with first. Shell would absolutely murder me.
What?
If
what?
I started sleeping with other people.
You don't mean that literally.
I don't know.
Wonder.
You are vengeful.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Oh, she made a pact with Crones. Hey, that was the first thing listed. But hey, Wander, why did you grin and pinch my nose?
Because you looked shocked, and it was funny.
Well, because you're saying that in front of a live audience.
Can you not say that while I'm drinking water, please?
You know the most that I ever kill are insects that find their way into our home to
Though I
put their entrails all over my
heard you
windowsills.
Swear grievous harm upon anybody that steals your artwork.
Oh, that was just because a bunch of, wholesalers out of China were literally making hundreds of listings of objects with my artwork on them. And, if you have to spend hours and hours of your life getting these things taken down, you would wish that, some ill befalls them. Because that's the only kind of karmic, justice that I can possibly conjure.
I wish nothing but mediocre life upon all that wrong me.
Huh? What?
I wish a mediocre life on all that wrong me. I mean, so far, yeah, that's kind of how it's worked out. I don't keep up with all the people that were shitty to me, but like...
But what?
I mean, I was definitely going through Facebook and we saw some that were particularly juicy bits of like, yep, best revenge is living well.
That's a good tenant to live by.
It is.
You can't have this hate and anger well up in you, and you know, the people that have harmed you in the past, usually they tend to be the ones that they're already unapologetic. They are probably never going to have any consequences for their actions. So it's one of those things where, yeah, a better way to live would be to be better than them and to build yourself up, and that's within your control. Because, yeah, wanting to see them fail and wishing that they do so isn't going to help you in the long run. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good town to live by. So, I know that in the case of the art theft, for instance, a lot of artists say, you know, I'm so tired of, you know, having to take all these listings down, and why can't these people make their own artwork? And, you know, this is making me so depressed. I don't ever want to make artwork again because it'll be stolen. But then if you think about it, then they've won, and you won't be able to create anything new that you can be proud of, and that will build you up. And that's definitely something I need to do, because I've definitely spent more time in the last couple months taking down instances of my art being stolen than actually creating art. But in any case, people probably have noticed throughout this playthrough that I don't know, I like seeing justice done to evildoers in these games, and I don't know. That's why Wander did his little tidbit about me being murderous.
She made a pact with the Crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the Crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the Crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind.
Ah!
Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
So, yeah, he won't be able to take her on alone. So, wait a minute. She offered a year of her time? But does Anna know about the fact that the witches took Dea's life force? I don't want to send this guy to his death.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those Crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Well,
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth. The trees! Down the trees! I see you fighting pretty
We still don't have any abilities. So, will we be able to help him and his men in the battle against the Crones? Because I don't want to see them die. Or is that one of those instances where we do
Holy crap, she is just speed slash. Oh, she is a weed whacker.
Oh, you have to go up to the top of the tower?
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Are you serious?
Oh, a well-placed cart.
The heck do I get back? I guess I go this way. Oh, yeah, climb this. I was just supposed to go around.
That does not sound
Bring it on, horser! Come here!
Why is that man just sitting on the horse?
I think she's giving the horse away. She's gonna get her...
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
Wait, what?
What you did for me. I shall never forget it.
What?
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 Wait,
I don't think that man's supposed to be on that horse.
I thought that
that man shouldn't be there.
I thought that she had won the...
she got the horse and some random dude.
I thought that she had won the Baron's horse.
She did.
But that's not the Baron's horse. The Baron's horse was like a black stallion or
Oh.
something. So is she just... Did she turn down the
I
black
don't.
stallion and
I
decide to
have
take her own
no.
horse?
I have no idea. The Baron's horse is sitting on the white horse. What?
Eh.
All right. I don't. I want to see her climb on the horse with that random ass dude sitting on it.
Oh no.
Oh, I hope that's the case.
You helped
What?
me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave.
Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Oh.
Yep. It was just a random soldier on her horse.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Yeah, I think it was bugging out. I do not think that random half-nude tattooed man was supposed to be on the horse.
How did she get past the blockade? Yeah. Did he give her a writ too?
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where do you get
So
the
there's
letters?
a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad.
Sorry.
Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could,
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Ah! Oh! Ugh! Ugh!
There you are.
What is that? What? Where was this thing being kept?
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
What?
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
No.
No.
What? Did the game crash?
Yep. Hard crash.
So how much do we lose?
Not a clue. Freaking runny fart ended the game. Uma, strongest thing we'll fight all game. It's the only thing that's killed the game so far. Ah, there we go.
Yep.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But...
Spit it out.
I want...
Must have not...
I heard you. I've no more...
Be careful. Yeah, but we're gonna go.
Extra coin never...
Ha!
Fine. What was that?
You tell me.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion...
Funny...
Funny
Winton cards would asked him what he had.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye. Though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Yeah, I should turn this off.
Won't we ride out with him?
No, we're meeting him at
Okay.
a specific location.
I just hope we don't get there and find out that he and the soldiers have
Yeah,
already been
Down
slaughtered.
Warren. Right here. This one. Meet the Baron in Down Warren. We can go do that if you want. We can go do that if you want. We're the right level.
So, the thing about... Why would they introduce Uma if we're potentially never going to come back to this town again?
I think we come back.
Do you want to talk with Uma? Where is Uma?
Won't be as cocky once the Baron's
I think,
back
why don't we
with
help the
cars.
Baron first? But first, I want to see.
Fancy a
Please tell me you have
Show me what you-
cards.
Are you going to come back to
No,
the couch?
he has no cards. I'm going to get up for a second.
Okay.
See ya.
Mainly, I need to go to the bathroom.
Again?
I had a lot of tea today.
How may I assist you?
And a lot of milk and some other things. Let's see.
Need some...
So I wanted to take a look. Griffin boots. There's the superior Ursine boots, but we need the Ursine boots first. But, here we go. Enhanced Griffin gauntlets. It's not much, but we can make it. So I figured we'd quickly enhance what bits of Griffin equipment I can.